Hi, I'm Mr. West, Rossett's most stylish. Today I'm here to talk to you about the New Deal and whether or not it was actually a success or a failure. Now, the argument for failure is finally quite straightforward. Let's be fair, it took the Second World War to end unemployment in America and to end the Depression. And also, when Roosevelt cut the New Deal budget in 1937, unemployment rose again, which proved what he had been doing was not particularly long-term or successful. So it's easy to say that the New Deal was a failure. It didn't actually solve the Depression. And when the budget was cut, let's be fair, unemployment rose. However, to see it as a success is slightly different because it's a success in a more longer-term fashion. Because what it does is it transforms the American psyche, and that's a good word, of government. And what exactly should a government be doing? And the point of Roosevelt saying is that the government could and should get involved in people's lives. And that's a massive change in American society from the laissez-faire Republican rugged individualism of the 20s. Now, when you look at that, you've got to think to yourself that what comes later is perhaps different. Remember that American government changes massively in this period, and it's that change in ideas of what a government should be doing that is responsible for that. Hoover was regarded as a do-nothing president, okay, even though he built that dam and did do quite a bit of tax cutting. And he was regarded as that because people perceived him as not doing enough for the crisis at hand, whereas Roosevelt, even though he had no clear plans, got elected because he was going to do something. He was going to predict a new deal for the American people. Now then, when it comes to concluding this answer, it's fairly easy to get a kind of splinters in the bum and sit on the fence, but actually we don't want to do that. We want to be trying to lean to a large extent towards one answer or another. So on the one hand, even though at first glance the New Deal changed the American psyche and how government should run, we have to see it as a failure because it didn't actually achieve the goals that it set out to do to end the Depression. And that's much more important because that in the short term was what the New Deal was designed to do. Even though it did change the psyche of American government, it didn't actually achieve what it was meant to do, so it must be a failure. On the other hand, at first glance it appears that the New Deal did change. Wasn't successful because there was still massive unemployment and the Depression wasn't ended until the Second World War. However, to see it like that is a bit short-sighted. We've got to look long-term. We've got to say how it is that the New Deal changed the American government policy, what could and should be done from the rugged individualism of the 20s to government getting much more involved in people's lives and making their chances better. Hopefully, one or the other of those conclusions is what you'll do. I don't really want to see you sitting on the fence. Was the New Deal a success or failure? What's its most stylish? Out.